Although our strategic plan has to regularly evolve to meet changing circumstances, it's vital that it's always grounded in our enduring purpose, which is to provide families and individuals in housing need with high quality, affordable homes.
Broadland's purpose today is exactly the same as it was when we were set up almost 60 years ago. We only exist to help people access affordable homes, and particularly those people that can't afford the rented market or can't afford to get into home ownership.
The frontline housing corporate strategy strand is important because it enables people the opportunity to get on the housing ladder should they wish to do so, but it also provides people with a acceptable standard of living that has a link into a structured rent increase.
Housing management is the services we provide to our tenants, things such as lettings, and also providing a visible presence in their communities.
The responsive repairs strand in the corporate strategy is important. It's got to be important for tenants, people that live in our properties, and anything from a minor niggle we can sort out to something that's more of an emergency, a leak or something of that nature. And we as a board recognise how important that is, and there's our whole industry operation to sort out people's problems.
Our tenants tell us that our repairs service is one of the most important, if not the most important service that we provide to them, which is why we need to look at continually improving that, and especially focusing on communication and how we communicate with our tenants.
Sustaining tenancies at Broadland is important because we must never forget that these are people's homes, and that we will work with other partners, Independent East and with the tenant support group, to keep people in their homes and to allow people to live a fulfilled and happy life as far as we can.
Helping our tenants to sustain their tenancies is about the most important thing we can do. An example would be working with Independent East, the other 4 housing associations in that group, to ensure training for first-time tenants, to ensure that they have help with budgeting and understanding their responsibilities. Another example would be helping tenants who are hoarding. Hoarding can present a threat not only to them but also to their neighbours. So the more we can do to support them to get that under control means they can sustain their tenancies too.
Asset management is about investing in, repairing and upgrading our tenants' homes to make sure that they're affordable and attractive, and also financially viable for the organisation in the medium to long term.
We need to make sure that we look after the homes that tenants live in, not just in terms of being safe and secure, but also that it's somewhere that our tenants love to live.
The insights of residents will help us deliver better services, and also it's hugely important that we're accountable to those we serve.
Residents are experts in their own home and the services we provide, so it's important that we give them a chance to get involved, listen to them and shape our services together.
Affordable homes are part of the solution to ending homelessness. Broadland was set up to provide affordable homes to those in circumstances where they might otherwise be excluded. Where there is visible and hidden homelessness in our communities, we will play our part to provide solutions.
The whole reason that Broadland exists is about helping to end homelessness in Norfolk. A good example of that is working with the Norfolk Strategic Housing Partnership and the Homelessness Solutions Forum, bringing together local government, health, probation, police with housing associations to help end homelessness right here. And for us, it's about how we deliver our 9 Homes for Cathy commitments, which is not only about supporting people, but also lobbying government and other policymakers to make the right decisions that will have an impact on homelessness.
Although providing good homes and services for our existing tenants is absolutely vital, we should do all we can to build new homes for individuals and families in housing need.
The development Strand in the new corporate strategy is so important because the underlying housing need in Norfolk and North Suffolk, the operating area of Broadland housing. That need is not just stretched across rented accommodation, it's across our other tenures, shared ownership accommodation as well. We're finding the underlying housing market and the affordability of that housing market is just decreasing.
Value for money is really important to help us deliver our corporate strategy because we have many things we need to spend money on, and it's essential that we make the most of the money we've got, but also spend it effectively and in the most efficient way.
Our primary source of income as a housing association is from our tenants' rents, and we have a real responsibility about making sure that we spend that money really wisely to deliver the services we should be delivering at the best price, but also the most efficient and good quality. And increasingly nowadays, thinking also about our environmental responsibilities and making sure that what we're doing is actually not only good for the planet, but good in terms of where Broadland is over the next 10 to 20 years.
Financial resources is a very important part of our corporate strategy because it enables us not only to borrow in the medium and long term at advantageous rates, but also to test to make sure that we have the resources within the company to save us falling into any problems with rising inflation, etc.
The financial resources strand of the corporate strategy is really important because it's about using our money sensibly. It's about borrowing money and it's about optimising grant income so that we can deliver the priorities of our corporate strategy.
The governance strand is important because we need to hold a mirror up to ourselves to see that we are doing what we said we would do, we're doing what we have to do, and that we're doing the best thing for our customers and future customers.
Governance is really important for us. The board lead the organisation. It's really vital that we have a capable board that's really engaged with our communities and particularly engaged with our tenants. That's why it's so important that we've got 3 tenants on our board, and we're constantly looking for more tenants to join as members of Broadland so they have a vote in electing the board, a vote in shaping the strategy of the organisation going forward, making sure that we uphold our enduring purpose, all about helping people who can't afford the open market access housing here in Norfolk and Suffolk.
The corporate strategy strand for environmental has become increasingly important with the rising costs of heating and gas, electricity, and it's vitally important that Broadland does everything it can to help its tenants.
The environmental strand is important so that we can focus on the impact of not just our homes, but also of Broadland as a business on the planet.
The people strand is important to Broadland because people are so important. We need to recruit and retain really good people in order to be able to deliver to our purpose.
The people strand is important to Broadland because we recognise the commitment needed from our team members to achieve our aims, and in turn the importance of resourcing and supporting them to deliver in their roles. Without, we won't succeed.